Hi, I'd like to show you magic. Where everyone else would perish, a man who cannot die with electricity. Not me, someone else. This man is called Mohan, simple man from India. He can pass huge amounts of electricity through his body to turn on a lamp or a mixer without a problem. Truly, there can be magic in the world. But alas, this is not one of them. This is BS as F. Thanks for watching. What? Do you want me to add anything to this? This is absolutely fake. I do like to believe in magic, but there is not a single creature in the universe that can pass this amount and form of electricity through their body and survive. This guy is called the current Mohan, but I call him with his superpower, the superconductor, meaning zero resistance. He is interviewed by this guy.
My name is Daniel Browning Smith,
who is a kindergarten dropout with flexible superpower on f***ing History Channel. Shouldn't knowledge channels be in the business of spreading f***ing knowledge?
Electricity, Mohan, so you are real.
Here is how much Dan knows about electricity.
I've studied electricity, and I know if you touch a live wire, the current will flow through your body.
And here is how well he checks things.
It looks normal. 200 volts. Well, it looks real to me.
Why do I call Mohan a superconductor? Because he's an absolute 0-ohm short circuit. Just look at this. A 100-watt lamp on 220 volt AC needs around half an amp of current. The light intensity doesn't change at all, no matter where Mohan touches the wires on his body, which means he's a f***ing dead short. And the mixer needs 3 amps.
It's real, it's not fake.
No sir, you're dumb. Mohan is obviously doing this to attract girls.
I need a meter to test the electrical resistance of...
Dan wants to check Mohan's body resistance and buys a new multimeter. What was wrong with the first meter you used to measure? It was rigged, wasn't it? And now Dan discovers the obvious nail in the coffin of this myth.
Why don't we test your resistance of your skin? How's that? I'll test me.
Okay, you test.
And then you test you, okay?
Okay.
And I am 0.18. Whoa, so it keeps going up. So you're like almost 1,000,000 ohms.
Does this mean that the flow of electricity is redirected around his body, so his heart is not directly affected by the deadly current?
So you're 10 times more resistant than me.
Dan, you are more conductive than this guy. Your body resistance is 180,000 ohms, while Mohan's body is over 1,000,000 ohms. You know that voltage is equal to resistance times current. So in order for the 3 amp current of the mixer to pass through 1 mega ohm resistance of Mohan's, we need over 3 million volts, and we only have 220 volt AC. Who paid you to travel all the way there to miss this clue? I'm so sure of this. First, I would touch the same wires Mohan touched, and then maybe do some probing around and check his fake circuits. But that's not all. They sent a new set of idiots to do the same thing. And this time they brought an independent expert, who obviously has his hand in Mohan's tricks. So I call him Culprit Fake Man.
Mohan proves the current is flowing.
For sakes, narrator, the tool is showing Mohan is a live wire. There is no current flowing yet.
He's actually conducting electricity now through his tongue and anywhere on his body. An electric drill. It's a 500-watt drill.
The drill pulls over 2 amps through Mohan's body. Mohan should be dead.
Okay, stop right there. I have an angle grinder and I plugged it in and I cut the wires, and if I touch the wires it turns on. Trying again. Do you see those large sparks? Even if this guy was made of titanium, he would still have burn marks on his body. But there are no sparks.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
You should get out more, man.
Electric shock causes blood pressure to plummet. But amazingly, Mohan's remains constant.
Because there was no current through his body. I know this guy is fake easily because, you know, I know better. Well, I guess I have to reveal my secret now. A lot of you ask why I'm still not dead after all those shocks. Well, I have my angle grinder plugged in and I'm gonna turn it on with these wires. Okay, here we go.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No, people, stop believing in crap. I just shorted a capacitor to have the spark effect, and I had a switch under my foot to turn on the grinder. Now I know Mohan didn't switch the power himself, and I don't think he can design a touch-activated power supply. So my guess is that culprit was in another room watching when Mohan was touching the wires to his body, switching the power on and off. If you need more proof, give Mohan to me. I'll electrocute him to the moon and beyond. I'd like to thank circuit specialists for providing some of my favorite tools, and they also provide a Handtech 2-channel 200 MHz scope to my eligible patrons at patreon.com. Awesome!